Here's another day in my life on a Catholic pilgrimage in San Giovanni. I was feeling a bit puffy when I woke up, so I had some mandatory electrolytes to hydrate myself before going on my morning run. Lesson learned: get out early before breakfast, beat the heat. The hills out here are still absolute filth. After my run, I had a shower, then headed down to the buffet breakfast. However, I wasn't the early bird down this morning. Most of the eggs and bacon were gone. I had the scrapings of the eggs along with some ham, cheese, watermelon and some pastry. Plenty of prunes to keep me regular. Don't leave the spoon in your mouth, lad. After breakfast, we done our holy hour of adoration before having our morning mass. Got my own personal prayers said afterwards on my own. Then went back up to the Padre Pio convent for one last time. Went to the gift shop to final look at the basilica as well as Padre Pio's body, his remains. If you seen my video yesterday, you know that most saints don't decay. Went back into the chapel where he said his famous confessions and gained another plenary indulgence for a soul in purgatory. Then for lunch we only had one course today as we had to head off early. It was called pasta and a local village sauce, but I think there was some pork in there. Topped with Parmesan cheese and paired with a bit of sourdough left on the table. Headed off on our bus to catch another bus to catch a bus to the airport. How exciting, I know. There was no air conditioning on the bus, so I was dying. Luckily I had my all-in underwear on for max breathability. She embedded for Canelo Crawford coming up and I'm so excited for this. At the airport I had sparkling water as well as some mandatory electrolytes. I'm just going to do a light little 24-hour fast for no particular reason, but I had a nice few days of good grub and I don't really want to give my money to Ryanair for crappy food. I know the Happy Gilmore too to watch on the plane. I watched the first one on the way over. Also done some reading on the plane. A couple of chapters of my book. This is actually very good, I'd recommend. Landed back in good old Ireland. There was no mistaken because it was absolutely Baltic. Another bus journey home. That was the day of my life. Ooh, she's nippy.